How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's Adventure Quest release video. And this week, very unfortunately, we do not have a Dragon Faber release. I heard that Dove is recovering from a fall, and Verly also had to take his sick cat to the vet or something like that. So yeah, completely no Dragon Faber release this week. Not even a delay. I don't know if they might do like a delayed release later on in the week, but we'll see. So for today, I'm going to be covering the AQ release, and this week is once again another short release. Okay, so first of all, we have pay tribute to the legacy of the White Ranger by adding 3 new weapons from the incredibly talented Hikari to your arsenal. Make your way to the Memorial Shop and grab the exclusive Ivory Power Strider gear. So the Memorial Shop is here. So for those that don't know, the iconic White Ranger unfortunately just passed away recently. That's why now they are doing items in his memorial. So let's see what they have. Ivory Power Strider Baton. You have Blaster and we have the Blade. Okay, let me just pause the video here and look at the info subs. Okay, so I have the info subs here. Melee range, magic, energy, sword, gun, wand. All 3 have a neutral accuracy and damage lean. The gun, wand are both 100% special with 20% chance of firing a true special. While the sword has a 20% special. Gun, wand, normal attacks are 2 hits, while special for all 3 weapons are 3 hits with a minus 10 BTH lean due to having a lot of kickback. When the special triggers, it pays Mastercraft and 1/3 of special damage. Okay, to apply 3 turns of plus 25 times Magmouth Ally and Power for energy element on you, where Magmouth is 0.75 times for damage 1. Otherwise, this applies at the start of the 3 hit special, so the special itself benefits from this. Okay, so it has a special that gives you Elemental and Power for energy. Is that good or not? Actually, I don't know. Let's go ahead and buy the gun version and test it out, since I am a Ranger Pyre build right now. So we'll shift this all the way up. This one, personally, I think is not that great because you are relying on something that is unreliable for the weapon to be good. So yeah, you need the special to trigger for the weapon to be good. If the special doesn't trigger, it's just an ordinary weapon. 20% chance to trigger is pretty high compared to the other items, so I think that is okay. But again, I don't like anything that has to be reliant on like a special to go off for it to actually be useful. So let's go ahead and test this out first. Let's see how well it does, but I don't think it's that fantastic. The artwork on all of these, I think it's not bad. It's not the best in my opinion, but I think it's not bad. I will give them a 7 out of 10 for the art. Okay, let me just attack. 2 hits. Okay. How many tries do we need before we get the special to go off? Still nothing. The thing is, I feel that it will be better. Oh, the might of a legendary strider empowers your energy damage. Ooh, okay. 3 rounds. Yeah, it's actually not bad when it goes off, that's for sure. Yeah, it's not bad when it goes off, but what I would have preferred is if they just turn it into a clickable skill instead. Like, just make the weapon clickable, and then you pay SP for the skill. I think that will be better than having something that's completely random. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So this one, the effect, yeah. So the special is 3 hits. It's pretty good, and I think the Ally and Power applies right before your special goes off, so your special actually gets to benefit from the Ally and Power as well. But because it's random, I'm going to rate the effect a 6 out of 10. It's actually a pretty good effect, but just too bad that it's completely random. Just, you know, turn the skill into something that you can click on it to activate it whenever we want, as long as we have enough SP. I think that will make it better because at least you know exactly when the skill will go off. You can control when you want to use the skill, when you don't want to use the skill. I think that will make it more useful, but 6 out of 10 usability wise. Not a must to pick up, but you know, if you want to use it, it's okay, but only if you can get it to go off. Right, next up we have some updates to the Golden Gift Box sub. I honestly can't remember what I have and what I don't have, but let me just go and check. So all of these staffs, they got bumped up to the ultra rare tier. So previously they were rare, I think, so now they are ultra rare. Eye of the Underworld, Seraph Calamity, and Luminous Whiff and Winged Sapphire Staff. Okay, so this one, did it always look like that? I think, I'm not sure if they updated the artwork, but the artwork is a lot nicer than what I remember. Okay, where is... Okay, so we got Eye of the Underworld and Seraph Calamity. Where's Luminous Whiff and Winged Sapphire Staff? Okay, Winged Sapphire Staff and Luminous Whiff. Where's Luminous Whiff? There we go. Okay, so yeah. All have similar effects. All of them pay Mastercraft and 15% of weapon damage to cause spells of the same element as the weapon to apply a status effect. Blah blah blah, compressing 4 turns of an effect. Each of these can toggle between 2 different status effects. First one listed will be the default effect. Ooh. So previously they used to boost spell damage, if I'm not wrong, but they were outclassed by the arcane cutlasses, so there was no reason to be using any of them apart if you can get the arcane cutlasses. But also previously they were in the rare shop, so there was some reason to use them. If like you couldn't afford the ultra rares, you could get the rare ones instead. But honestly, if you're gambling on golden gift boxes, just get the best one. Like, there's no reason to get something that's like second best in my opinion. So now they've all been bumped up to ultra rare. So the first one, Eye of the Underworld, applies a... Okay, so this is from AQW's Legion style, so you guys can see. Applies either a 4 turn 30 times hits over attempts melee darkness poison. Okay. Neutral save inflict with intellect versus mobs endurance, or a 4 turn 25.22 times mobs darkness resist times hits over attempts stun rate fear. Okay, so fear and poison. Fear is not that great because of all the freedom that's going around, but you know, you can eat fear with the Terror Eater if you so choose. But then you have to be carrying 2 darkness weapons, which also isn't a good idea. I mean, alternatively, you can just use the what do you call it? The Necromancer, the one that heals your MP by consuming the status effects. You can do that. As for poison, well, it's not as strong as of a dot effect as compared to something like burn, but you also get to heal back. So this one, I don't know, man. I think, like, personally, the poison could be is definitely the more useful one. The fear is only very situationally useful against monsters that that don't have freedom. So this one, I'm gonna rate it a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think it's that great. You can probably skip this. Okay, next up, Seraph Calamity. So this one also from AQWs. I don't recognize this weapon, but applies either a 3 turn 20.41 times mob light resist times hits over attempts BTH blind, minus 20 penalty to save, inflict intellect versus mobs dexterity, or a 4 turn 30 times hits over attempt melee light burn. Okay, if you're going with a weapon based blind, okay, I would recommend Alchemical Unity instead. This one, it's still not bad, I think. At 100% light resist, and assuming you land all your hits, is like a 3 turn minus 20 blind. That's actually pretty decent. So yeah, pretty decent blind. The light burn, I don't know how strong the light burn is, but I think it's going to be not bad. So I think maybe I'll pick this up. Seraph Calamity. Let me just quickly check. I hope I'm not blind here and don't pick up something I already own. No, I don't think I own it. Let's check the Shed Vault. Okay, let me see. Nothing here. Okay, confirmed. I don't have any of that. So let's buy Seraph Calamity. Next up, we have the Luminous Whiff. Okay, Luminous Whiff is the win one. So this is from Dragon Fable. Again, I don't really recognize this weapon from Dragon Fable, but applies either a 3 turn plus shelter mob win resist times 6 over attempts MRM defense boost to the player. So 3 turns of 12 MRM. Is that better than Madam Arsenal? I don't think it's better than Madam Arsenal. Yeah, it's probably slightly weaker than Madam Arsenal. Or a 4 turn minus 25.22 times mob win resist times hits over attempts. Damage dealt choke. Okay, inflict intellect versus mobs endurance. Choke, let me see. It's minus 25%. So it's like a 0.75 times choke. Yeah, choke is not very strong. Defense boost is also weaker than Madam Arsenal, which is I think it's going to be seasonal. I'm not sure if Madam Arsenal is going to be seasonal or not, but this one I would say it's probably a pass. There's better choke items out there. I mean, I have the Pale Skull set, so this one, the choke is not really that great to me. The MRM defense boost, if you don't have Madam Arsenal, if you don't have the Wind Home, the what do you call it, Big Dictionary, yeah, you can consider picking this up, I guess. But the MRM boost you get from this is really not as strong as the other two, or like the other options inside the game. So I think if you have the other options, this is probably a skip. I'm going to skip on this. And last but not least, you have the Winged Sapphire Staff. So applies Winged Sapphire Staff is water. Okay, this is from AQWs. Again, I don't recognize this. Applies either a 4 turn 15 times mob water resist times hits times attempt percent melee regen effect to the player. Okay, so what, it heals HP? Or a 4 turn melee water burn. Okay, so the burn is the same as Seraph Calamity's burn, exact same numbers. But the regen is what? HP regen? I don't know, it's very hard to tell just like that. I wish they would just give us the rough numbers instead of putting the stupid formula there. But whatever. The regen, I really don't. I have a feeling it's bad, but you know what? I'm just going to buy it to test it out for you guys. Yeah, I have a creeping feeling that the regen is going to be bad, but I'll just buy it and test it out for you guys. So all in all, I think the most useful one is probably Seraph Calamity. Winged Sapphire Staff, I don't know how useful it is. Eye of the Underworld, I guess if you like poison, but the fear is kind of useless to me. And for Luminous Whiff, I just have better defense boost items, so I think personally the Luminous Whiff item is probably a skip for me. I mean, you can use Luminous Whiff for the buff, and then you know you can stack your book of your Big Dictionary buff first, and then you can use Winged Sapphire Staff to continue attacking. But for me, I think I'd rather go with Madam Arsenal, since that is a free option anyway. Why waste a ultra rare gift box on this, right? Don't quote me on this. I can't remember what the exact numbers are for Madam Arsenal. Actually, let me just do a quick check. Give me a moment. Yeah, I don't want to be wrong here. Let me see. Madam Arsenal. Oh, Madam Arsenal's defense boost isn't considered a status. So if you want to run it with Kosoma, you can't. But for this one, you can. Oh, okay. I guess that sets it apart from Madam Arsenal. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Madam Arsenal. Gain 12 blocking. Oh, okay, so it's exactly the same. It is 12 as well. It's exactly the same, but wait. Oh, but if you use it with the shield, you get 15 instead of 12. You usually won't use a wind weapon with a wind shield, so that's another downside, I guess, of Madam Arsenal. So it'll be exactly the same, but this one is 3 turns, whereas Madam Arsenal is only 1 turn. And Madam Arsenal doesn't give yourself a status effect, so you can't eat it with Kosoma. Whereas for this one, you can. Okay, let me re-rate the item. The choke is kind of weak, however. The choke is not as strong as the other chokes. Yeah, I personally won't be getting it, but I think it's worth a pickup. Yeah, I think it's worth a pickup if you don't have other defense boost items, but I will not be getting it. And last but not least, we have the Necromancer Deadly Empress Doll. Original functionality removed. Thank God they finally buffed or changed this item. Now it instead boosts your fire damage by up to 20% and luck by up to 50 while equipped, and you can click it to bring up a new menu with skill options. So they are pretty much standardizing these damage boosting miscellaneous items. One element 20%. This is actually pretty good, but when you kind of oversaturate the market with like the same effect over and over again, it kind of loses its value in my opinion. Like, we've been seeing quite a lot of these plus 20% damage boosts single element items for a while now. Most of them are usually premium or hard to get. Same for this one as well. But when you oversaturate with it, it sort of loses its value, I feel. So yeah, it's still good though, don't get me wrong. But let's look at the skills. So there are two skills. First is Bomb Transmutation. Charges 100% melee in SP to attempt a 2-turn Fire Spirit Seed when cast. There's a 50% save to double it to 200% melee. Okay, and doesn't require a hit, so it gets reduced by 0.85. Final value is 170% melee, blah blah blah. Inflict with main stat versus mob's dexterity. Okay. Second skill is Sheer Heart Attack. This consumes your turn and 100% melee in SP to activate a spell-like skill that auto hits. So does 0.8 times damage and also sacrifices half its damage. Wow, to inflict a 2-turn 40% melee fire burn that doesn't require a save. Okay. That's interesting. So it's a guaranteed burn, but we also have Sunburst Amulet. I can't remember if Sunburst Amulet requires a save, but I think Sunburst Amulet might be better. Yeah, Sunburst Amulet is probably better for the burn in my opinion, but let's just check this out. Can't believe it, I'm finally buying the Neko Door. I think the Neko Door is not bad right now. Yeah, but let's test out the numbers to see. Because, you know, it's always more important to test out the numbers in a practical game setting. And see how it compares against other stuff, having synergy with other stuff, as opposed to just looking at the numbers on paper. The numbers on paper really don't tell you much as to how good or how bad an item is. So I always believe in doing like your own testing inside of the game itself. Okay, so let's test out these stuffs first. So we have Seraph Calamity first. The artwork on this is really quite nice though, so let's do this. So this is just a regular damage mode. Can I click on it? Oh, currently imbues your light spells with a blazing aura. Hold on a minute. Or spells of the same element. Oh, okay. I need to cast spells to trigger it. Leave your foe blinded. Okay, minus 20. And then blazing aura. Let's go. So how strong is the burn? 129 burn for 4 rounds. That's actually not bad. So if you add them up together, you get to 500 plus. Yeah, 500 plus. Yeah, it's about 120, 130 burn. That's actually decent for 4 turns. So overall you get like extra 500 plus damage out of this. This is actually decent. Now I'm going to use the Winged Sapphire Star. Water, huh? Okay. Oh no, they defaulted to energy, okay. I will have to use a different water spell, I guess. Okay, so the Winged Sapphire, what do you call that? Oh my god, the freaking name. Seraph Calamity. Yeah, Seraph Calamity is actually not bad. Oh, there's also staff birthdays here. Wait, whose birthday? Is it Craig's birthday? Lawkeepers? Oh, yes. Okay, so just to cover this, I already got this, but those who are looking for a good harm compression weapon, this is actually a pretty good one. If you don't like or don't want to use Horror Show Void Vanquisher, which is Ice and Harm, you can use Lawkeeper's Oath instead. I have used it quite a lot in the past before, so it's fire and harm compression. And this is level 150, so this is actually a good harm compression weapon that you guys can pick up. Necro Afterlife, Hexagon, this one sometimes dealing boosted damage. It's okay if you don't have other choices, but it's not that fantastic in my opinion. I already got it and covered it very long ago. Ooh, Captain Rhubarb's birthday. Interesting. Oh, okay, and we have a Hollow Face as well. Why does Hollow's face look so... Why are we getting this basic ass face instead? Where is the nice looking face that we get? You know, the one... Hollow doesn't look like this inside of the game. I wish they would give us the face of how it actually looks inside of the game instead of this random generic face. Cam's face, okay, can we get a more updated one? That would be nicer. Maple Ushanka. What is this? Is this a staff? I don't think this is a staff, right? Yeah, I don't know why is this face here, but whatever. Let's see, what are we about to do? Spells. Okay, water spell, water spell. Right here, Lagoon, Leviathan, Blast. Okay, let's just use this. This one doesn't have an effect on its own, I think, so let's use this to test out. Lagoon, Leviathan, Blast. Okay, let's start. Wings at Fire Staff, Lagoon, Leviathan, Blast. Okay. So, healing water. Okay, let's go. 3 rounds. Regenerates health each round. 54! Does this stack? Okay, it stacks. But, 190 after 3 castings. Huh. Yep, this is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. What kind of rubbish healing is that even? Seriously? Oh, that's so horrible. The stacking is horrible as well. Yeah, definitely a pass on this. I was thinking that the regen could be good, but no. Looks like it's just trash. Yeah, okay, let's try the burn now. Burn is exact same as Seraph Calamity, but I didn't check if they could stack just now, so let's see. The duration doesn't stack, but the power stacks. Yeah, wow, the power stacks really well. Still kind of worth getting for the burn. The burn is really very good, as you can see here. I think you can stack it twice at most. Yeah, after 2 times it just doesn't go up much more. Twice or thrice, yeah, that'll be best. But the healing, the regen, oh man, the regen is just horrible. Why can't they increase it? It's so crap. Okay, yeah, but number 1 pick definitely still the Seraph Calamity. This one, unless you want it for the water burn, otherwise I would say it's a pass. Yeah, it's a hard pass, unless you want it for the water burn. Alright, last item to go through, Necromancer Deadly Empress Doll. Okay, let's click on it. Bomb Transmutation, 392 SP. Spiritual Seed of Fire, so after 2 turns it explodes. Power 17, okay, let's see how much damage it does. Come on. 736, 700 after about 3 turns of waiting. I don't know, man. I guess for FD builds, if you want to play a slower build, yeah, if you want to play a slower build, it doesn't cost a turn. Oh wait, hold on a minute. It's quick cast. Oh, okay. In that case, I think it's not bad. Yeah, I think it's not bad. You can get like 3 damage after 3 turns. 695. Okay. Yeah, I guess it doesn't stack that well. Doesn't stack that well. Okay, but considering you can stack it, yeah, I think that's not bad. Wait, did it all just hit at once? I really wasn't paying attention. Did it all just hit at once? I think it might have. And it only showed the damage of the last hit. I really wasn't paying attention. Let's see that again. Okay. Does it tell you when it does the special? It's 50%, right? Yeah, how come 50% save? How come I still haven't gotten it? It's all still the same. Damn it. Okay, hold on. I want to see the damage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to waste my turns and see how much damage it does. 3.7k, right? Okay, so that was about 2k after 3 secs. Yeah, okay, yeah, it all adds up. I haven't seen the extra 50% one. How come? Where is it? Damn it. I want to see it. 50% save. Is it really 50% or is it 5%? Let me try and boost my potency here. Does potency affect it? I actually don't know. What other things boost your potency? Spellslinger? Spellslinger boosts it, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's try this again. No, I still don't get it. Wait, why? Is this too low level for me to do or what? But I'm sure the level has nothing to do with it. Come on, give me the double it to 200% melee. Does it show up? Or maybe it just doesn't show up. Or am I just really, really unlucky? Come on. Nope. The power is still the same. That's the thing. Yeah, the power is the same. The power should be double or something, right? No? I already have status potency. So much, in fact. But why am I still not seeing it? Does status potency affect it? I actually don't know. Yep, that's not that great. Okay. Come on, I want to see the double. What does the double cast look like? Are they sure it's 50%? Or does it just not show up? Maybe it just doesn't show up. How am I still not getting it after so many attempts? Either that is not actually 50%, they screwed up the coding somewhere, or it just doesn't show up. Is there like a line that says it's double or something? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't see it. Ah, screw it. Okay, I'm done trying to make it work. If you guys manage to make it work, let me know. And let me know if the status potency actually affects it. I really don't think it's 50% because I'm not seeing any of it, and it's against combat practice trainer with status potency buffs. So yeah. Okay, let's try out the second skill now. Sheer heart attack. Oh, okay. Let's look at how strong the burn is. 149 for what? Only 2 rounds. Okay. 300, 500. This is not that good. It's auto hit, yes, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't think it's that great. Auto hit is nice, and of course the burn not requiring a save is nice, so it's like guaranteed 500 damage over like 2 turns. But still, I don't know, man. I feel like it's just not for me. Is it bad though? I don't think it's bad. Let's test this out again. Let's see if it stacks. Power 4 and duration 1. Power 6, duration 2. Okay, let's see. 237. Okay. Okay. I think it stacks okay. Not the best stacking, but not the worst either. Nice, power 7. Yeah, it doesn't stack super well, but you can stack it if you choose, and it is guaranteed damage since it is auto hit. I think this is actually worth getting. Yeah, I think it's worth getting, but this is more for like FD builds because all of this takes a few turns to inflict. So if you're going for like a fast nuker offensive build, I wouldn't recommend this, but for slower builds like rangers, all that, yeah, this is actually a pretty decent item. I'm going to rate this 8 out of 10 from like a FD perspective. If you're playing FO, I would say you can skip this. Or maybe you can use it for the extra 20% fire damage boost and the 50 luck. But yeah, still I maintain that it's probably a better pickup for FD builds. All in all, Necromancer, Deadly Emperor's Door, definitely worth a pickup if you're playing FD. The other 4 staffs, I think Seraph Calamity is the best. Luminous Whiff if you want a water burn, otherwise it's a skip. Sorry, Wings Sapphire Staff if you want the water burn, otherwise it's a skip. The regen is crap. Out of the Underworld, the Fear is technically useless to me, but if you want the poison, you can get it. The Luminous Whiff, it's worth picking up if you don't have a strong source of choke, and if you don't have the other defense boost items. Otherwise, if you have those, then you can skip that as well. And for the White Ranger gear, it's not that great in my opinion because it is completely random. If they made it like a clickable skill, I think can be really, really good. So these are my ratings on the items. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you guys agree or do you disagree with me? Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.